All right, good afternoon. My name is Baba Tando. I have the latest in the world of sports. So the Black Stars are back to serious business after their 1-0 win against Uganda in their first Group D game in the ongoing AFCON tournament inside Gabon. Now, they have been training ahead of their next game against the Pharaohs of Egypt in 3 days' time. We'll be getting through to Benedict Owusu, who is there in Gabon, to bring us up to date. But before then, like I told you earlier, yesterday Ghana beat Uganda by 1-0, and it is an undeniable fact that Ghanaians have lost their love, or the Black Stars have actually lost the love of Ghanaians for a number of reasons. After that game yesterday, we hit the streets of Accra to find out how people saw the game.
Yeah, the game, I think it was good, but I was not happy about the performance, especially when Sinyafu was doing really bad, and then Jordan U2, it was not good. But I think it's better.
Not at all. I'm not convinced. It was getting scary getting to the last minute of the game, because they started very well a little bit. After the first half, 25 minutes, they were playing very good. But it came to a time that Achu was starting playing. I said, kind of well, because he was a little bit angry. But with overall, I think they did well. But I was really disappointed with the coach when he changed Asamoah, because the Ghana was putting a little bit pressure on them when things were getting loose.
Yeah, we are impressed. We are impressed to the extent that what they did in the World Cup, now we want them to do more than that, so that we support them. But if they didn't perform well and they came out without nothing by playing second position or any distance, we are not going to support that. So we want them to do something so that we support them.
Well, I would say with the win I am impressed, but with the kind of play that the Black Stars plays, I am not impressed with it. If you are going to play like this till the end of the tournament, then I have to say that I'm not sure we would go any further. But then if they up their game, I'm sure that we'll get some.
It seemed that Uganda played us in the second half, and it seemed the midfield was totally lost for us. And I saw that, from my observation, there's something need to be done at the midfield, and even also the striking. Because if Asamoah is not there, that means we don't have any striker again. Because we can't rely on Jordan U. For me, there's a lot of work we need to do.
All right, so by 9 p.m. yesterday, every team at the ongoing AFCON tournament had a taste of the tournament with their opening game. So all the groups have wrapped up with their first matches. Now we are getting into their second group phase, and there's a lot of action today, starting with Group A. So let's check out the Group A preview coming up shortly.
There is nothing to separate the teams in Group A as it stands heading into the second round at the Africa Cup of Nations. With 2 1-1 draws to kick off the 2017 tournament, all 4 teams are locked on 1 point. Host Gabon took the lead in the opener through Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but Guinea-Bissau equalized on the stroke of full time. That storyline repeated itself in the second match in the group, when Cameroon took the lead, only to be pegged back 15 minutes from time by Burkina Faso, who now top the group on alphabetical order. All 4 sides will want to change that tonight when they play the second of 3 matches. Host Gabon are up against Burkina Faso for the second time in succession at an AFCON finals, and it is fair to say Gabon will be under the most pressure to win, with the home fans booing the team at the final whistle of their opening game draw. The weight of expectation to progress to the quarterfinals will be weighing heavily on their shoulders, and that could work in Burkina Faso's favor, as they look to beat the Gabonese for only the 4th time in history. They'll certainly be counting on their coach Paul Duarte's intricate knowledge of the Gabon team, as he managed them from April 2012 to September 2013. In the later game, Cameroon and Guinea-Bissau meet for only the 2nd time in their history and the 1st time at the AFCON finals. The indomitable Lions won their only other meeting with the Wild Dogs in the AFCON 2013 qualifiers, both home and away. They'll be hoping to repeat that feat and end a run of 5 AFCON matches without a victory. But Guinea-Bissau have shown their form in qualification was not a one-off. The tournament debutants put up a gutsy display against the hosts, and they'll be counting on another show of grit as they aim for a major upset.
Right, so Group A is very, very open because all the 2 previous matches ended in draws. Gabon, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Guinea-Bissau coming up later. But there will be commentary on the Cameroon-Guinea-Bissau game on your super hit station, Joy 99.7 FM. Meanwhile, if you want a lot of updates or more of what you've heard from this afternoon's sports news, you can check out the sports page on myjoyonline.com. Alternatively, you can log on to Twitter. Our handle is @JoySports. On Facebook, we're there as Joy Sports. My personal Twitter handle is @Babatando. That's your sports. Good afternoon.